Hello everyone and welcome to Low Budget Otaku, and today we have the second episode of Low Budget Otaku news for May 2021. And we're taking a look at new figures and restocks, so figures that came out this month and like in the end of last month, because I always do this a little bit before the month ends. So a little bit of April, end of April will also be here, and of course restocks. Now, some of these may already be out of stock, but let's check them together because I've made a compilation of everything that I thought was interesting. Starting with Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts Riku version 2. It just came out mid-May and $57 and still available. So this is a character, of course, from Kingdom Hearts, and we all know that Kingdom Hearts is a beloved franchise, and Bring Arts always does a great job with these characters. Sometimes a bit too expensive, but this doesn't look too bad. $57, more or less, I would say a fair price. Moving on, we have V-Toys X BMS 1 to 12 scale movable figure body 0. Very weird. It's like one of those figures, especially for drawing or things like that. But it is more muscular and overall $33. I'm not really sure if it is just for drawing or for if you should use this for anything else. Like maybe if you can get some cloth clothing, you can use it with that and replace the head. I'm not really sure if this is just for drawing or not, but overall it is well done. That's the best I can say about it. We have some guns too, two sets of guns, different sets of guns, $26 for 1 to 12 figures. Let me check some promotional material to try and take a look. This looks to be like for generic figures, so you can use this with whatever figures you can fit them on. Like, okay. It's just some interesting thing for people who like to customize the figures, and apparently there's two sets and same pricing. Then we have this Figma Terracotta army, and right now it's sold out, $61. It is no dollars available. So this is basically a statue. Some weird Figma sometimes that happen. Now this I can imagine to being cool for scenery or things like that, but okay, it's a statue, one of those ancient statues. We have a more interesting Figma Lens Rater, $75, a bit expensive. Right now it's sold out, but you do have the option of notify when available to see if they get more stock on it. Now I remember this figure, I already talked about it in other Low Budget Otaku news, probably when it came out for reserve. It is a very good looking figure. I don't know if this is Fate. Is it Fate? Looks like Fate. No, it's not Fate. Fans Lenster. Whatever that is, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is an anime or something like that. It looked like a Fate character. Gotta say, the overall look looks a little bit fatey, but it is a very good looking figure. I'd give them that. We also have the release of Figure Complex Amazing Yamaguchi Series 22 Katsuki Bakugou from My Hero Academia. $69 right now is notified when available, so it's sold out, but you have the opportunity to try to get them. Now I've been torn between is this version better or it is the Figma version better, because I actually gotta say for a Revoltech this figure looks fantastic. Doesn't look as janky as some of the Revoltech figures do. I still think like overall look the one from Figma looks better, but this one brings so many more accessories, and I would say I think faces. Let's check quickly. A lot more face options that maybe you want this one. Like 4 type of faces, 14 type eye parts. That's a lot of variation. That's a lot of things that you can change on a character, and that's really fun to play around with. So maybe if you between this and Figma, hard to tell, but it is definitely a very cool character. Then we have another super figure action Fist of the North Star. So these is the same guys who do the JoJo figures, But strangely, this is very expensive, $79. This is not a really release, this is a new character. Why is it so much more expensive than the old ones? I don't know if they improved something about the joints that justifies this price hike. But it is a very big price hike for these figures. That does look like they fixed the lag problem for this one. It is good looking, but that price hike. Now I don't know much about fits of the North Star, so I don't know the character. But yeah, it came out late April. Then we have another late April release that was Figma White Blood Cell from Neutral Field. So cells at work, $62, but it's sold out and it doesn't have notify when available. So maybe you can find them in Obi-Link Japan or AmiAmi or another website, but in Obi Search, when it is like this without notify when available, it's very hard to get them. Another one that is sold out currently, but you have the notify when available option, is the SH Figure Body Kun wireframe gray color version. This is awesome for people who love to draw, because not only is like a perfect character that you can mold, but it has those lines that you normally actually use to draw, so that can help a lot. $45 is a little bit expensive for such a generic character that is more for that type of work. It is a bit expensive, I find, and it doesn't even bring a lot of accessories. So my opinion, even though I think it's cool, you have other options of this to do bring like laptops and swords and a lot of things that will help you draw other scenes, and this is, in my opinion, too generic. It's more expensive than those other options, so try those other options instead of this one. That's my suggestion. I'm not telling you what to do, just a suggestion. And you have also the female body. It is basically the same thing, $45 again. Both of them are sold out and have the notify when available option. And then you have another SH Figure Arts Frieza First From and Frieza's Pod, $80, a bit expensive, still available. SH Figure Arts does a great job with Dragon Ball figures, and this one I think is no exception. I like that they have the pod for the character. It's a great detail, so it's a fantastic figure. No complaints here from me, and it's still available. So SH Figure Arts Satoru Gojo from the new anime that is becoming a lot popular. I still haven't started watching because I started getting sick of this shonen action anime, but I will later on start watching it. $55, not bad. It's right now sold out as notify when available. And then I put these ones back because I don't know this brand. Aya Toys 1/18, but I thought it was interesting. $27, not a bad price, even though the scale is a little bit shorter than usual, but I thought it was looking pretty damn cool. You know, the weathering, the overall look of the character. So I don't know the quality of these figures, but I thought it was interesting. And again, the pricing is not bad at all. Figure a little bit small, 1/18 is a little bit smaller, but not bad at all. And then we have the black version, more or less the same price, $28. Both of them are notified when available. Maybe, who knows if this brand actually becomes an interesting brand to follow in the future. Because you also have this guy, the Predator, but this one is sold out and with no notify when available option. So apparently very popular. Now I don't know why I don't like the weathering on this one compared to the other ones. I think the other two look really nice, especially for such a low price. But this one looks weird to me. I don't know, it just doesn't work. And then we have some Rugged Spirits late May release, and we have Eva 02 S-type model. So let's look at some images. So very good looking Eva 02. Doesn't look that much different from the one that I have from Revoltech, I guess, but overall it is easier to pose, let's say it like that, than the one that I have from Revoltech. I like my Revoltech one, but I gotta give this a little bit more than normality price. $55 if you're an Evangelion fan. There's a lot of Evangelion coming. I had put this one here, Metal Robot Spirit, very expensive, $141. Was released late May, but is notified when available. So this is a metal build, not a model kit. So it's a figure, a very hefty quality figure for Gundam. This is the Force Impulse Gundam, very good looking Gundam. Let's just quickly check one image at least. Yeah, it's a fantastic looking Gundam, and of course there's a lot of metal parts in this Gundam here. Then we have some Mafix, and we have the Mafix 122 Captain America from Infinity War version, late May 2021. And if you're comparing with SH Figure Arts, in this case Captain America from Mafix just destroys SH Figure Arts Captain America Infinity War version. $65, a little bit expensive, but not too bad. For a fantastic Captain America looking figure. And moving on, we also have a NECA figure. But let me tell you, NECA figures, you shouldn't buy them in Japanese sites because they are more expensive if you buy them locally, either in Europe or USA. But I thought it was interesting. Predator 2 City Hunter Predator Ultimate 7 inches action figure. $48, and it came out also late May, sold out, notified when available. But again, I don't buy NECA figures from Japanese sites. It will be more expensive. Then we have Sentinel, and we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Action Miles Morales. This is a very expensive figure, if I'm not mistaken, $95. Why? I guess it's a very good looking figure, but overall I think Mafix also did this one at a cheaper price, and it was not that far off. I'm not saying that this one is not great, it is great, but does it deserve such a high price? They don't seem to be using cloth at anything, it's just plastic, and I think you have a lot of plastic parts that you exchange. Probably I would prefer it with cloth, but again, that's my preference. But it's available, and it came out May 2021. And we have two SH Figure Arts for Godzilla vs Kong. We have Kong that is sold out with no file, is available at $60, and we have the Godzilla one that is still available at the same price, $60. Then we also have the Mafix number 123 Catwoman from Ush version. So I love these versions of the Mafix from the animation. I think they look great. $65, not a bad price. Then we have a bunch of SH Figure Arts from the Avengers. Then we have the SH Figure Arts Thor Battle Damage Edition. And let's take a quick look at what we have, because I think the Thor SH Figure Arts looked okay, doesn't look that good, but I've seen better. Let's say that I think the newer versions have looked a little bit better than this. It looks okay. $66, I think it's a little bit stiffy for what it is, but again, it's available. And then we have the Captain American one, and I think this one looks a little bit better. Again, I think it's a little bit too expensive, $66. I like the detail on of the damage shield, dirty shield, let's call it that. I think it's more appropriate. But two faces, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, no, three faces. Okay, three faces and three shields. And that's what I'm getting from it. I may be wrong, but that's what I'm... Okay, so... Okay, I can justify the price with that. And then we have, of course, SH Figure Arts Iron Man Mark 6 Battle Damage Edition, and $70. Okay, let's go by that. Very good looking overall. I'm trying to understand why it's damaged, because I don't see any damage on this paint job. Okay, we have the damage here. Okay, so I can justify that too. I can justify with all these parts, I can justify the price. Now looking at some restocks, we have Figma Kitsune Tadanobu. And it's a Figma from something that I already talked about, but I have no idea what this is. Looks good, does. Do I care about it? No. Very expensive, definitely. $124, very expensive. We have then Figma Master and Male Protagonist that got restocked and already sold out, but you still have the notify when available option. And $55 for a generic Fate character. We have Figma Iowa from Kantai Collection, $99, very expensive. And basically we have a hot chick with guns and tanks, and it's a very weird stuff. Japan sometimes is weird. It's like a battle boat in version of a chick. Whatever. Then we have Figma Ruin from Call of Duty, $78. Yeah, it's available. It's Call of Duty. There's a lot of people that love Call of Duty. Another one that got restocked but immediately sold out again. It's Figma Ram, and of course it got sold out immediately because Ram is life. Ram is love. Ram is Ram. If you want to check out the review of Ram, of course we have a review of Ram in this channel. $57, a bit expensive, but yeah, no, it's not a bit expensive. It's Ram. It is great. At the time it was a little bit cheaper. I think I paid less than that for mine. But you have the option of notify when available. And again, I cannot sing the praise of this figure enough because it's my favorite figure probably in my collection. Then we also have Super Figure Action JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 3 Dio Awakening version. $56. This is the price that I think the Super Action statue figures are worth it. It's a very old figure, I think, but they keep re-releasing these because there are some great still looking figures, and JoJo is always popular. Then we have Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts Aqua, $65, and it's sold out again and is right now again in notify when available. Then we have Figma Katsuku Bakugou that I've talked before, $56. Notify when available. I didn't notice this is actually cheaper than the Revoltech one. In that sense, I would go with Figma one because again, I feel like Figma is still a better overall brand than Revoltech, and the figures normally look better. But this one is a close one between the Revoltech and the Figma. Then we have Revoltech Evangelion Evolution EVA 03 Evangelion Mark 6. There's a review on the channel also of this figure, $43. I love me some of the Revoltechs from Evangelion, even though I don't think they are the best brand doing the characters, but they were some of the first ones to do them, and I still love them. I have almost the entire collection, and I still need to finish the collection. We'll also have some restock of the Figure Complex Amazing Yamaguchi Series 8 Carnage, $54, bit expensive. I have the KO of this figure. The KO was okay, but again, this is a little bit expensive for a Revoltech. That's what I feel about. And then we have a bunch of figures that I'm going to talk about them like very quickly. It is these, I don't know, chibi Evangelion figures. They're all about the same pricing, 43, 45, 33, 33. So there's like chibi versions of all of these characters. So if you're into that, you have a bunch of them right now available. Got restocked. And then we have this guy from Bandai, Dynaction. So this new series of really tall figures, 40 centimeters tall, $181, very expensive, very high quality. In the last month I already talked about this, and we got some restocks. We have some Robot Spirit restock of a weird Evangelion figure, Type 8, that is supposed from the new movie, $74, and it's again available. Because I didn't watch the movie, I have no connection with this character at all. So for now it's not interesting me. But we do have the and it's sold out again. EVA 01 from Robot Spirits, $40, and it sold out. It doesn't even have notify when available. Well, that was a lot of stuff. There was some interesting things, not a lot of big hitters, I think. Not a lot of figures that caught my personal eye. But tell me in the comment section below, what did caught your eye? When are you interested in buying? Before I say goodbye, I almost forgot. Tomorrow there's going to be some gameplay revelation of Horizon Forbidden West, and I will do some live action reaction to that, and probably some live reaction to the Sega announcement that is coming, probably about Sonic, I think. And I may start actually a second channel for streaming video games, but I'm still not sure. But tell me also in the comment section below if you're interested in that, in a channel just dedicated to streaming video games. And I'll see you now next time.